Christine, and I'm going to be your instructor for this circuit. Our first exercise is a tempo squat. So we're going to start off with our feet shoulder width apart, our back nice and straight, our chest out and proud, and our belly button braced and tucked in towards our spine. We're going to come down on our squat for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then shoot back up. Here's a side view. Again, our feet are shoulder width apart. Our back is nice and straight. Our chest is out and proud. Belly button tucked in towards our spine. I'm going to sit back for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Shoot back up. A common mistake while doing this exercise is coming down and hunching over and having our knees pass our toes. So we want to make sure that back is nice and straight, our glutes are activated, and our belly button is nice and tucked in. We're going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Shoot back up. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. And shoot back up. Our next exercise is alternating reverse lunges. We're going to start with our feet right underneath our hips. Our back is straight, our chest is out and proud, and our belly button and core are braced. We're going to step back with one foot, and we're going to sit into that lunge and shoot back up. And come back to your starting position and alternate the foot. Step back, sit down, and come back up. A common mistake here is not bringing that foot far enough or bringing it too far back. You want to make sure that both knees have a 90-degree angle when you're sitting into that lunge. Our next exercise are Deadbugs. We start on the floor, laying down, our belly button tucked in. We're going to bring those legs up over our hips. Our knees are at a 90-degree angle, and our toes are flexed up to the sky. We're bringing our arms up over our shoulders, and with opposite hand and leg, we're going to come down towards the ground as far as we can without touching it, and then back up to starting position. Alternate, down, and then back up. A common mistake here is overarching our back, so we want to make sure our belly button is tucked in towards the ground. Our last exercise are leg lifts. Once again, we'll start on the ground, lay flat, our arms next to us, our toes are flexed up to the sky, and our belly button's tucked in towards the ground. We're going to bring up our legs as high as we can and as straight as possible, and back down. Up, and back down. Common mistake here is bending our knees, so we want to keep them as straight as possible while we're doing this exercise. Up.
Hey Everyone's Fitness family. Today we're going to start off the circuit with a hip hinge. What's important is a slight bend in the knees. We're going to push our hips back as if we're trying to push a button, push something with the wall. I'm going to put my hands across my chest, slight bend, push. It's important not to arch your back when you're doing this, because if you arch your back, you're limiting your range of motion. Arching your back while doing this movement looks like this. Then coming into it, it's important, nice bend in the knees, just push the butt back, let the movement come out of the hips, and come back. For this exercise, we'll be doing glute bridges. If you don't already have one, grab a mat now. We're going to get onto the floor, lay down. We're going to bring our feet close to our butt. Make sure our feet are in a narrow stance. And for this exercise, all we're doing is driving the hips up. It's important to drive the hips up to the same position our knees would be going to. What that would look like is driving the hips up. My hips are in line with the direction my knees are going to, and back down. Up and back down. Driving the hips any higher than that would be the mistake. We don't want to drive our hips up like this. We create an arch in our back. It's not what we're looking for. It's important to just drive the hips up, get to that position where our knees are at, and come back down. Next exercise, we're going to be doing a bicep curl. Grab a weight. If you don't have one, use some water bottles, something you can use for resistance. For our bicep curls, it's important to keep your chest wide and open, keep your elbow tucked, and make sure all that movement comes out of the elbow. So 1, 2, 3. A common mistake is swinging the arm while you do the bicep curl. So make sure you're not going like this, swinging the weight and your elbow back and forth. It's important to make sure you keep that elbow tucked, close to your body, keep that chest wide and open. And again, just pull the weight up, let all the movement come out of your elbow. For our final exercise, we will be doing a bent over row. It's important to create a slight bend in the knees, push your body into that hip hinged position, grab your weight. We're pulling the weight up, and all the movement's coming out of our elbow. We're going to bend our elbow, bring it up to our back, come up. It's important to keep your back nice and flat while you do this. Common mistake is either dipping too low or being too high. Find that nice parallel position and just rip.
My name is Arlene and I'll be your instructor for this cardio circuit. Our first exercise is imaginary jump rope. We're going to start off by jumping and landing on the balls of our feet, keeping our knees soft and our core braced. As we jump, we're going to move our hands around like we're using a jump rope. Ready? Let's start. Keep that core braced. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This next exercise is called the Icky Shuffle. We'll be shuffling from one side to the other and back. Every third step, we're going to bring our leg up. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3, leg up. 1, 2, 3, leg up. We're going to keep our core nice and braced and keep soft knees. Ready? Let's go. Make sure you're breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our last exercise is the boxer burnout. We're going to start by standing shoulder width apart, a slight bend in our knees, our core is braced. We're going to punch right, left, as fast as we can, as hard as we can. Ready? Let's go. Make sure you're breathing, keeping that core nice and braced. Five, 4, 3, 2,